Hey YouTube, what's up? Dave Outdoorsman here again today. And today's going to be a video on my ice fishing gear, how I carry it, and what gear I have. So, let's get started in what I carry it in. I just have this AT&T bag that my uncle has. It's an AT&T tool bag, and I just kind of carry it around. I don't have a sled yet. I will be getting a sled soon, though, so there's that. And I'll first start off with my ice fishing rod. Here I've got the Croxton Ice Pro Angler North Series rod. Really nice rod. I got this for about $19 with the reel, but I switched the reel, so the other reel is actually lost now. We lost it in the snow yesterday, so I have this reel on here. This is what I put on here right away. Anyways, it was on a different rod, but we lost that rod and reel. So here I've got the Pflueger Trion GX reel. It's a 5:2:1 gear ratio. It's really nice and smooth. This rod is, I don't know how many inches it is. It's probably about 22 inches, I'd say. Here I have Fluorosilk 4-pound test on there. Really strong test. 4 pound doesn't seem like a lot, but the guy at Cabela's, he says that they tried breaking it and they just couldn't. On here right now I have a Tingler, a Blue Fox Tingler spoon in a silver color. Really nice trebles, and I will tip this with minnows. So there's that. I really recommend picking this up. I mean, it's a really cheap rod and it's great. It's strong enough to hold some walleye, small pike, actually really anything if you play them the right way. Just trying to get that back up there. The reel, it does have back reel, which is nice for ice fishing. Really nice drag set on there, and really nice actually. It's a great setup, really balanced. And yeah, and another thing I really like about it, some ice rods don't even come with blanks to put your reel in. They just use tape. What I like about these is they have really nice things to tighten it down with. So there's the reel I have. Gear I use, I have a auger. I don't know exactly the kind. I'll show you guys tomorrow. I'm going out on the ice tomorrow for ice fishing. We have a tent, not a ice tent, but just a regular tent. We're going to fish out of that. Here I have a Laco, kind of ladle here for scooping off the ice and getting minnows, actually, as we use this for too, so we don't have to, so we have one thing for both. Really nice one, plastic. Got it for like $3. Then when I get into my lures, I have a lot, not a lot of ice fishing lures, but I have enough, really. So to start off, here I've got a spring bobber for heavier. I like them, but honestly, I don't really like to use them. I took it off. What happens is the tip freezes, the line bends, this thing bends, and you can't really reel in too well. So, I mean, they work, but I really don't like them that much, and I'm perfectly fine without them. Start off, here I have the Rapala Shad Rap in the small version in a pink tiger. It's an H, I don't really remember, but it's really bright in the dark water, and it really shows a lot of attention in it. The way these work is when you're jigging them, I like to jig them in long strokes and let them set, because when they set, they circle down like that, so they're going to be circling. Really nice. Really like these lures. And here I have another one in a bigger size in the perch pattern. This one's a little bit bigger, and this thing's killer also. Perch comes with treble hook and 2 hooks, and the hooks are super sticky. Like, if you do that, it's stuck right away, so you're not going to lose many fish on it. This can catch walleye, mainly bass, perch, even some small, big perch. Here I've got the Northland Tackle Slug jig here. I love to tip these. By the way, with these shad wraps, I like to tip them with minnow heads or full minnows themselves. Here I've got the slug pattern on the Northland Tackle jig for smaller fish. I catch bluegill and crappie on this. Here is what it looks like, guys. Really cool blue color, and they were great. They're pretty small, but they have the tungsten, I believe it is, because it's pretty heavy for a small lure like that. Really great, cool color. Here's one of my favorite things to use. They've got awesome action. I don't remember the name. I think it was Custom Jigs and Spins is the brand it was. It's the shrimp. Now, you can make it look like a shrimp, but I like to make it just look like a grub. It's a pink jig head with a grub on it here. Pink jig head, white grub. And what I like about it is you don't need to tip it with a minnow. You can just tip it with this grub that it comes with. It comes with 2 in a pack, and it works great. Awesome action with these little white grubs on the back. Here I've got a Lindy setup. I did have 2, but the other one's on the rod that we lost. It's in like a pink, purple color. The way this works is it's actually really cool. So I like to tip it with a minnow head or with a grub, and the way it sinks, it's really erratic. It kind of goes like that on the way sinking, so it gets the attention of a lot of those bass or walleye. It actually works great on too. Here's a great panfish lure. It's a larva made by Custom Jigs and VMC. I think it's VMC actually. It's a larva, super small hook, but it looks just like kind of like a larva. There's it is right there, guys. Really small, but it's got great action and stuff. And then also for that spoon that is on there now, comes with this little blade that you can add on there. So there's what I have now, guys. It's not much, but for what I'm fishing, it works great. That's pretty much it. Tomorrow I'm going to show you my auger. Here I've got my minnows that fit right in that pouch there. It's just in a little bucket. I got a dozen from the guy, but he gave us at least 20, and I still have a bunch, and they've been alive for 3 days now, and keeping them alive until we stop fishing for the week. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please go follow me on Instagram at TheAimOutdoorsman and on Twitter at TheAimOutdoorsman at AimOutdoorsman. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Catch you guys later.